Give it up for your next comedian, Sean Bishop.
Thanks. Are all blind men Nazis? Was haben Frauen und Handgranaten gemeinsam? Seist du den Ring ab, ist kein Hausweg. That's a really funny joke in German. I don't know if any of you guys speak German. If you don't, it's all right. I don't either. We'll just have to deal with it. Cool. Have you guys ever realized how a loofah sponge and the German Luftwaffe have no commonalities? Just German jokes tonight. That's a lie. I'm an introvert from West Virginia, which means I have 3 friends, and 2 of them are racist, and 1 of them's black. Every racist has a black friend. So far, so good. I used to be a co-manager of an 84 Lumber in Elkins, West Virginia. I was the youngest guy there. All my employees were much older than I was. And I had this one thin, anemic-looking fellow there named Vinny. And Vinny had a wife that was way out of his league. And Vinny came to me one day and he said, "Sean, I've been cheating on my wife. What should I do?" And I thought about it for a second. I said, "Vinny, when we frame houses, we don't use screws, we use nails. We don't use screws because eventually the framing will shift and the screws will snap. We use nails because nails are meant to bend." And Vinny looked at me funny for a second. And he said, "Sean, what does that have to do with anything?" I said, "Vinny, if you keep screwing other women, I'm going to nail your wife." Take it. Oh, I realized why I love my comedy. It's because it involves my favorite thing, which is irony and things that aren't funny. Cool. I haven't got to write a lot of jokes recently. I just got off of an 8-day stretch of work, and I work in a casino, and it's been March Madness, so been fucking busy. So last week I didn't have any fucking jokes. This week I don't really have any jokes, but so far so good. And to be honest, I'm just hoping that Joey is done pissing at some point. Because he's not where he's usually at. And maybe I'll come up. I got something though. I may get to go to the zoo tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. I've been wanting to go to the zoo for a while. But I can't just show up to the zoo because I look like this. I had to bring people with me. So luckily I have this hot friend, and she has a daughter. So I'm gonna go with her, hopefully. That way when I'm walking past another family, they're like, "Man, this guy's doing really well. He's not a pedophile." All right, let's think of another fucking joke. I like this. Thank you. Yeah, it's funny me struggling. I got it. I'm doing well still somehow. It's a fucking miracle. I like to go hunting. I said I'm from West Virginia. It's a big deer hunting state, but a lot of people have a problem with that. They have a problem with the idea of shooting animals, and I get that. But those people don't understand the atrocities happening in the deer community. So let me learn you guys something. There's 3 main types of deer in North America. The first one's the mule deer. It's kind of a neutral deer. And then there's the black and the white-tailed deer. And the black-tailed deer are all located in the Pacific Northwest, mainly in Alaska. And then the white-tailed deer are located everywhere else. The ones you guys have here in PA, the ones we have in West Virginia, that shit in your yard, jump out in front of your car. But the most important thing is the white-tailed deer are completely segregated from the black-tailed deer, and I think it's fucked up. Like, I thought mammals realized segregation was bad 60 years ago, but you confront these white-tailed deer about it, and they have the nerve to give you a deer in the headlights look. And there's a philosophy in deer hunting that you should let smaller bucks grow up to be bigger. That way they produce more meat and they bear more children. but I don't agree with that philosophy for the previous problem. Like, if you guys think about it, the saddest part in the movie Bambi for a long time was that Bambi's mother died. Turns out the saddest part in that movie is that Bambi didn't get shot, that racist fuck. I'm taking it. I'm Sean Bishop. Have a good fucking night.
Sean Bishop. Give it up for your next comedian, Salem.